Warning: spoilers for Avengers Quantum Encounter ahead. First seen in the movie titled Avengers Age of Ultron, the villainous synthesoid reappeared in What If with galaxy-shattering power. Now he is back in live-action form to harass a new generation of Avengers. Here's your first look at Avengers Quantum Encounter, an incredible experience that brings the exploits of Ant-Man and the Wasp directly to guests in a first-of-its-kind interactive experience. Let's take a closer look. As the Marvel Cinematic Universe increases and its roster of characters grows, so are the different ways fans may immerse themselves in the MCU. Aside from Marvel Studios' foray into television with its Disney Plus shows, Disney has opened several MCU-themed lands and attractions in its theme parks, including Avengers Campus at Disneyland, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Walt Disney World, and now Worlds of Marvel's Avengers Quantum Encounter aboard Disney Cruise Line's Disney Wish. The Quantum Core, which uses cutting-edge and highly unstable technology to shrink and expand things with a push of a button, is the highlight of this spectacular event. A few misfires result in humorous Ant-Man-style pranks, but the real danger begins when an unexpected foe arrives with a terrible army, desperate to obtain this incredible quantum technology. Quantum Encounter, as the title suggests, follows Ant-Man and the Wasp as they give a presentation on new Pym technology that is interrupted by Ultron and an army of robots. Both Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly will star in the narrative, which will also feature Brie Larson's Captain Marvel and Anthony Mackie in his first group outing as Captain America. Ultron will be voiced by Ross McQuand. Wait, hold on. Ultron? Yes, you heard it right. Ultron has returned for their wild performance on the Disney Wish in Avengers Quantum Encounter. Ultron's most recent appearance in the MCU was in What If Season 1, and now he's back. For those of you who don't know who Ultron is, here's a quick introduction. Ultron was an artificial intelligence constructed by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner to be part of a peacekeeping mission utilizing the encrypted code taken from the Mind Stone imprisoned within Loki's scepter. However, when the Mind Stone awoke Ultron, the stone quickly hit that like button. Okay, jokes aside, the stone actually distorted his initial programming mandate, which was to safeguard Earth from all domestic and interplanetary dangers. After researching the history of the human race on the internet, Ultron determined that humanity was the greatest threat to peace on Earth and attempted to commit extinction-level genocide against them, so that he and his Ultron sentries would be the only beings left active on Earth. Also, considering the Avengers to be the greatest threat of all and making it his mission to eliminate all of them, Ultron began his mission to construct a weapon capable of wiping out all biological life on Earth with the help of Pietro and Wanda Maximoff, using resources stolen from Baron Strucker and Ulysses Cloud to accomplish so. Despite being challenged by the Avengers, Ultron was briefly victorious, but at the expense of the Maximoff's loyalty. Ultron then built Doomsday Trigger, which was made of both vibranium and Chitauri technology, and was planned to lift Novigrad from Earth and use it as a meteor to wipe out humanity. Although he came close, Ultron and his intentions were ultimately defeated by the Avengers, who overcame his legions and destroyed his Doomsday Trigger, while Vision destroyed his final body, effectively ending his attempted genocide. Back to Avengers Quantum Encounter. The cruise ship is presenting Marvel heroes to tourists, and fans are posting show footage online. Ant-Man and the Wasp have been experimenting with quantum technology at sea. According to the Marvel Multiverse, Ultron launches an attack in order to steal it for himself. In response, Captain America, Ms. Marvel, and Captain Marvel all rush to assist defend the robot army. Carol Danvers, played by Brie Larson, makes her first appearance since the post-credit scene in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Anthony Mackie reprises his role as Captain America for the first time since Falcon and the Winter Soldier. During dinner, you will aid Ant-Man and the Wasp as they conduct some small-scale trials, such as reducing big bags for simple stateroom storage. I'm curious, who overpacked? Those super suits must take up a lot of space. When a sufficient number of quantum cores are engaged simultaneously, the entire venue becomes supercharged as energy pulses through the powered conduits in the walls and roof. As if that wasn't cool enough, we still haven't gotten to the mill. Worlds of Marvel, as the name suggests, will serve mills inspired by mythical locations such as African Wakanda, Eastern European Sokovia, and the Avengers' home base in New York City. Menus are still being worked on though. But before that, let's circle back to Ultron. The Marvel Multiverse YouTube account provided a preview of Ultron's cruise ship attack and subsequent battle with the Avengers. But he's not alone. The Metallic Menace has brought with him an army of his best bots to grind the Avengers down. Ultron. So this is where we keep the children. Scott, that's a weird opening line. This is when Ultron initially appears as he emerges from the shadows. Ultron discovers Ant-Man securing the quantum regulator. Scott attempts at a rapid attack, but it's less than successful. Ultron effortlessly moves Scott out of the way as he approaches the regulator, bringing him one step closer to achieving his aims in this new narrative. Ultron stalks the halls, humming with renewed power, looking for Scott. The tiniest Avenger thinks quickly on his feet and devises a plan to turn the tables on the synthezoid. While Ultron's appearances in the video is brief, it is evident that he plays a major role in the appeal. It's up to the Disney Wish travelers to figure out how the Avengers managed to stop him. Ultron's entrance here is particularly intriguing because he is a foe the Avengers have definitely defeated. While some remain on the loose, Ultron has been defeated in both Age of Ultron and What If. Because the MCU-themed attractions at Disney parks are non-canon, the inclusion of Ultron may indicate that there are no restrictions on who can appear. Not only has the multiverse expanded the MCU storytelling possibilities, but it also allows Disney's history of Marvel stories to exist alongside true canon. After all, given the actions of Loki and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it stands to reason that there is a timeline in which all of the Avengers are still active and, well, eager to educate the world. Avengers Quantum Encounter might be the start of a Hall of Fame tour for fan-favorite villains, allowing guests in Disney parks and on cruises to confront Loki, Thanos, Red Skull, Baron Zemo, and others. While Ultron has been defeated, the MCU's heroes still face several threats. Despite the fact that Quantum Encounter in Worlds of Marvel is situated in its own universe and has its own story to tell, the ever-changing MCU will have an impact on this space in the future. According to DCL, Avengers Quantum Encounter is their most ambitious dining experience ever, and it will make diners feel as if they are dining within a Marvel movie. Guests participate in a hands-on display of the latest and greatest Pym tech, the Quantum Core, hosted by Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne throughout dinner, Ant-Man and the Wasp. However, this technology is so advanced that it brings an unexpected guest to the Disney Wish, Ultron, played by actor Ross Marquand, who is eager to obtain this tremendous quantum technology. Quantum Encounter works effectively because it doesn't try to replicate the experience of a Marvel Cinematic Universe picture, but rather smashes that subscribe button and rings that notification bell. No cap. Moving back, it's safe to say that it rather tells a story that is very organic to its at-sea audience. It's a short novella that takes place on the Disney Wish, with famous spots from the ship and plenty of inside cruise jokes and references. It also takes little participation and is more fun than serious, allowing you to save the day while enjoying a multi-course dinner. If you're a Marvel fan who dislikes Ant-Man and the Wasp, your mileage may vary. They are the show's headliners, and their trademark chemistry is a highlight. Aside from that, keep in mind that if you're accompanied by a young Marvel fan, you could end up spending an extra $20 for the aforementioned souvenir light-up cup. See you in the next video.